happy Labor Day. We got up early. We got the bike out, as you can see. The new batteries in there. We're gonna go ahead and take a ride. It's been raining a lot last 2 days, including last night, so it might be a little muddy. That'd be the first time we really encountered that. We might get a little dirty, but hopefully we can manage. We're still new on the skills, but let's get back out there. This is where the wash came through right here. Alright, haven't ridden in a minute, so just gonna ride around here for a few and get used to, make sure the bike runs, get used to it again. Good to be back out here a little bit. Definitely see where it's where the water's been. I'm gonna take this path. Try to avoid as many puddles as I can today. So, I guess today we'll talk about, my high school life and growing up in Oregon, that kind of age frame, or time frame? Yeah, there we go. So, I wasn't like one of the popular kids or anything by any means at all, but being a letter winner, you know, in Oregon, Oregon wrestling, Springfield wrestling, sorry, winning some big matches and stuff, you get a little bit of notoriety, but basically, I kind of hung out with the kids that I grew up with in my cul-de-sac that are a couple years younger than me. I'd hung out with them my whole life, you know, and so when we got into high school, first couple years, my brother just went through, and he was a star football player, so a lot of people knew who I was, but I wasn't into football. I was way too small, so part of the reason I wrestled. I could wrestle some of my own weight. So, I was just a regular kid. Just a regular kid in high school, nothing big. There's a bird. But, man, we used to love to go up into the mountains, hike out in the mountains, take your rubber raft, and hike it 3 or 4 miles in, and then just kind of chill up there for a few days. Oh, what are we doing here? Oh. There we go. That wasn't so bad. And then take your fishing pole out there and just plop yourself in the lake, because those upper Cascade lakes are always stocked. So I don't know, I was outdoors a lot. Like, we were always going to the lakes, because where I lived in the Willamette Valley, up by Eugene, there's a lake damn near any direction you want to go. So, you can probably hit one of 5 or 6 lakes in 30, 45 minutes in any damn direction. And then we used to, during the really hot summer months, we used to drive up and then float down the rivers, because there's 2 rivers in that town also, so that's like hours long. You just sit on the river and float. Alright, I think we're going this way. There we go. Alright. Oh, here's the trail right here. Guess we're hitting this one. So yeah, I mean, we were outdoors a lot, and even in the winter, you know, you get the winter time, and me and my buddy, especially when we could drive, we had this thing, we'd get a bunch of bats, and we'd cruise around in my little 81 Honda Accord hatchback, and we'd wait till we found an unsuspecting snowman, and then we'd get out and we'd beat the snowman down, and then take off before people would come out and yell at us. And then we'd drive around, find some more snowmen. Whoa! Alright, got a little squirrely right there. Sure glad that's why we wear boots. That's why we wear boots, so we don't break our ankle when we're doing something dumb like that. Alright. And then I remember even this one time, I don't know, I was probably a junior, probably 16, 17 years old. Because I got my license when I was 16, I was a sophomore. So, but I think I was probably about 17, and we had beat up a bunch of snowmen in our day. And then you know, the snow all melted, and these people had built this like 9-foot tall snowman, and they put it in the news, even the location. So we got all dressed up in the middle of the night and put a ski mask on, and oh, cactus, oh, more cactus, oh, holy shit. Woo! Alright, man, that was close. Oh man, that was woo! That'll get the adrenaline pumping. Whew, at least my adrenaline it did. Oh man. So anyway, we got all dressed up to meet this 9-foot high snowman, and we get out there, and boy, I go running and I do like a sideways body tackle like WWE wrestling. Boy, I bounced right off that sucker. It was ice. Man, it took us like 10 minutes to hack through that thing with baseball bats, like the 4 or 5 of us. It was crazy. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I remember, So those little hatchbacks, you know, they seat 4.5, 5 people, I guess 5 teenagers. And I remember going up to the lake one time, and we met a bunch of girls up there, and the people that it came with left them. So we went up there with 5 people. We came back with 12. We stuffed 12 people in that little hatchback. It was riding so low, I remember running over one of those little reflectors in the middle of the road. And it ripped my muffler off. So we stopped, got the muffler, wrapped it up in a blanket, threw it in the back with the 4 or 5 people that were stuffed in the hatchback part, and then drove the rest of the way back into town. But things were different then, you know, I mean, a lot of things have changed, like we used to, We used to go around and pick up cans. We'd get like, I don't know, after recycling cans, we'd get $1.05 or something, and we'd put $1.05 in gas, and we'd get out to the lake and back. Or we'd get like 67 cents and get out there and then scrounge up enough cans and drop them off at the local store to get some gas to get ourselves on the way back. But you could get, you could get a gallon back then. You'd scrounge up like $3 and go to Taco Bell, and they're like 39-cent tacos, so you could get a grip of tacos for everybody for like $3 or something. Woo! Okay. Man, beautiful morning out here. It's been raining, so the desert's all green. Just beautiful. Alright, we're back and got ourselves a drink, getting ready to go again. I contemplated going back behind the fence because I was feeling pretty good, but you know what? It's our first ride back a little bit. The train's a little crazy. We're just going to go ahead and run it back and call it a day. Alright. Alright. Easily how easy you forget that you almost fell already. Almost took out some cactuses and stuff. Okay, what else did we do in our childhood? Man. Oh, there's a bunny. Let's see. Played a lot of sports when I was younger. When I was really little, played everything from soccer to basketball to baseball. To wrestling. When I was way younger, I played some football, but I was always just too little. Alright, man, these shadows are rough. My parents are very supportive of me in sports. My brother played sports, so pretty avid sports family. I was one of those kids that was at least decent in every sport I play. Excelled at wrestling and stuff, but I never really, oh god, I can't see shit. Never really put a ton of effort into it. Even in high school when I was really good, I never dedicated myself to it. I just didn't have that drive. I was too busy chasing girls or having fun or doing something else. So, yeah, sports was second. It was an outlet. It was a nice outlet for me, but I just never dedicated myself to it. Alright, this is an easy trail to follow. A little bit of mud right here. Another bird. More birds. Quail. There's a quail right there. Man, these shadows, bro. Damn. They make it really hard to see what's going on. Need some tint for my tear-offs or something, I guess. Oh, shit, alright. Bit of a drop-off there. I did a lot of running around, hanging out with my friends. My mom was... my parents split up when I was just before I turned 16, so I always stayed in the house, and they kind of, I started with my dad, and then when my dad found his now wife, he moved out with her, and my mom bought the house and moved back into the house, and therefore I basically, stayed in through the house until I was old enough to move out, or even before I was old enough to move out. I kind of wasn't really there. And then we moved out, and you get that, my house, my rules, and then you're like, all right, I'm out. But I was kind of a dick when I was a kid, so, especially in high school. So I don't blame my parents for, the rules and stuff they put down, but, and there wasn't a lot, to be honest. I was just a dick. That kid that thinks he can do it all by himself, and for the most part, I did, but then, in my other video, what happened there. But, I drank and smoke pot and run around with the kids, and then like my best bud Chad, he's like my brother. He's 2 years younger than me. He lived across the street his whole life. I've known him his whole life. I moved across the street from where his parents were before he was born, or as he was born. So we grew up together. He's like my brother, my real brother. I don't really hold that whole blood is thicker than water part, because I haven't talked to my real brother in, 10 years or so. We just don't see eye to eye on stuff, and I don't really see the point. Alright, where are we going? Right or left? Must be right. I see some people have been back in here. Maybe even today. Alright, well, we know where we are now. Alright, we're going to take a branch trail that we crashed on the cactus before. We'll go down there, ride around a bit. This time, we won't crash, though. Hopefully. Probably shouldn't have said that. Oh shit, there's a truck out here. Well, so that's I guess that's the second time I've really seen somebody out here. That must have been his tracks that we saw. I don't know, he's just chilling out here. Might have been shooting guns as far as I know. I don't really know what he was doing out here. He was just kind of chilling. Probably heard me coming too, so. I thought there'd be a little more water out here. Thank God there wasn't. I wasn't really trying to get all muddy and wet. Alright. Getting a little technical right here. Alright, this is where we ate shit last time. This guy's, well, must have been back. He must have drove down here. That's interesting, though. Maybe he's checking on some stuff back here. I don't know. But he drove down through here. Looks like he drove, according to the tracks, he drove down into here and then drove back up. So I don't know what he was doing. Ow! Foot kicked a cactus. Alright, I know what I am getting now. I'm getting a skid plate for the bike. I know I've been oh shit, what is this? Wow, that guy drove down through here. That's impressive on his truck. Damn. Look at this shit. That's some scary stuff to be out here all by yourself driving down here in that truck. Maybe in a Jeep, but... But he knows his stuff, I guess. Probably does this all the time. Alright, here's the old water tank. A bunch of glass and shit out here. Alright, so I decided I'm going to ride back here just a little bit farther before we go back. There's some shotgun shells. Alright. Have never been down this part of the trail before, so we'll ride back here, see what's back here a little bit. Oh, we got a nice little... Is that the highway? Holy shit, that is totally the highway. Okay, well, I have no idea where this road goes either. But we're gonna head back the way we came. Or are we? You know what? Let's go up this road. I'm curious. Looks like a pretty well-maintained road, so... Alright. Get the fuck out of here. There's another car up here. This is very interesting. What? So, oh, somebody lives back up here? Wow. Lots of people live back up here. I can't imagine driving this road every day. This is crazy. This is their road in and out? No fucking way. For all those that have always wanted me to go fast, this would have washed out. That would have been full of water. No, wow. Oh, wow. I never knew this was back. Look at... I'm kind of amazed, honestly. I didn't know any of this was back here, and this road, I didn't know this road was back here at all. Well, on a future video, guess what? We're gonna have to go find out how far that goes back. But as of right now, we're gonna cruise. For all you that always wanted me to go faster, here you go. Here's your video. Go, birdie, go! Whoa! Oh shit! Alright, I gotta learn how to jump if I'm gonna be doing shit like that. My back wheel came off the ground. Alright, rear brake, son, rear brake. There we go. I just had the weirdest sensation right there that there was water in that I got splashed with water in my foot. Even though I have the boots on. So weird how your mind messes with you. Alright, no cactuses. Oh, kind of was a bumpy bump. Alright, here was El Cactus last time. We ain't doing that this time. Alright, we made it safe. We've only run into one cactus today, so we're good to go there. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Just enjoy the rest of the ride. I'll put a little bit of tune down at the bottom for a few minutes. Oh. And don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like for more. And if you want to catch me live, talking about something or whatever, you can catch me on Mixer.
I don't want to be anywhere with anyone else.
Oh shit, there was a cow. Oh fuck, another cow.
really mean it. We can take it slow, just hold on, 'cause I can't let you go.